One of my most popular videos, workout videos on the channel is a rebounding workout. It's a 10-minute beginner rebounding workout. So I thought, let's do it live. This class is gonna cater to an older audience. It's very senior friendly. If you're brand new to the rebounder, this is a safe one for you. So today I've got my Leaps and Rebounds 40-inch rebounder. If you're looking for a really good cardio option from home that's like not too expensive, you don't have to go outside, or you could take it outside. Sometimes I like to do that. This, in my opinion, as a fitness instructor, is the way to go. I prefer the ones with the bungees. So it looks like this. It's kind of like a cord rather than a spring. So that's the one I prefer to jump on, and I've used this brand for a long time. I feel really safe. It's very sturdy. We love a little trampoline action. It's a great way to get cardio and just like have a little bit of fun, not having to be too serious. So I thought today, let's do a live beginner basic rebounder workout. I'll show you some moves that you don't even have to jump with, and then I'll show you the move where you can add the jump in. So you can kind of start super beginner, very newbie friendly to the rebounder, and then graduate the same routine. You can do it for a long time if you're wanting to get a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna go through a workout. If you've got any questions, there is a chat, so feel free to ask me questions about the rebounder or anything that comes up in your mind. I am going to start a little interval timer, and
can you please just hear me?
Going to get to it. Okay. So let's go, guys. Okay, so here's our rebounder, and we are going to get up on it, and I want you to just notice that it is a little bit unstable. So, you might not feel super comfortable at first. So I just want you to take this slow, and also know that there's an option to get the rebounder with a stability bar. So it's an attachment. I'll have to show you guys that next time. There's an attachment that you can hold on to, and that might be a good option if you're a little worried about your balance. So let's just start with a little step tap. So you're gonna step side to side on the rebounder. You can feel a little shift in the, we'll call it the machine, and just get nice and comfortable. So one thing that's really helpful for balance when you're jumping on a rebounder is your core. If that feels kind of weird to think about when you're doing cardio, it shouldn't. You should really think about your core all day long, because it's gonna keep us safe when we're like picking up a laundry basket, carrying groceries, taking the trash out, all these things. This is really what working out is good for. It helps us prevent injury and be able to continue to do functional movements like taking the trash out. We're probably gonna do that forever. So we need to be able to safely do it. So I'm gonna show you this from the side. We're just going right to left. Okay, and then if you feel pretty good with this one, you're gonna go into a jumping jack. So you're gonna jump open and then jump close. So you now can feel that if we were doing this on the floor versus the rebounder, it would be a big difference on impact. So because there's a lot of like give in the machine, the rebounder, feels a lot better on your joints. If this doesn't feel good, then you're gonna stick with that step tap because we want it to be joint friendly. You could do the step tap a little quicker. Like if you wanna get your heart rate up more, just move a little faster as long as you feel safe with it. Okay, otherwise you're in this little jumping jack action here. You got it, guys. Okay, we're feeling warm. It could be because it's 95 degrees out today, but the heart rate's definitely coming up. Okay, now we're just gonna keep the legs kind of wide, like hips distance, and go for a march. So you're gonna bring one knee up at a time. There's no jumping here. If you still do not feel good with this move, I want you to give me a little toe tap to the front. Say that's where you're at, balance-wise, that's what you feel more comfortable with, then that's what I want you to pick. And then you'll know that your progression are these high knees. And like I had mentioned earlier, I want you to suck your abs in when you lift your knees up. How are we feeling today, guys? So the next place you would take this to is a little kind of like jog. So you jump from your right foot to your left foot. So now we've added the bounce in. So you've got 3 progressions of this move, and I want you to just pick the one that feels best for you. So let's go. Progression 1 is the little toe tap to the front. Progression 2 is the high knees. And you could stay here and pick the intensity up, right? A little faster on the pace if you're worried about your joints or not ready to jump. Or we can take this into the jump and pick the pace up here. Right, so everything is really your choice. You want to make your fitness routine work for your body. And what worked yesterday or last week might not be what works today. Not always, what do they say? Like sometimes things in life aren't linear, right? Like we go up and down. It's like a roller coaster. Not every day is better. Okay, so let's take it to a new move. We're gonna go to a heel to the front. So I'll show you this from the side. You're gonna put your heel out and your toes up. So your toes are pointing to the ceiling. And we're switching legs. So this is progression 1 right here. A little heel to the front. Core is on. And then you can take it to a kick. So the foot's leaving the rebounder now, which can be a little scary on the balance. So if you're not ready for that, you just stay with the heel on the rebounder. Okay, and if you're ready to amp that up, you're gonna give me some kicks. You can add a little tempo to it, a little snap. Nice, guys. So the next place would be adding the hop. Now they'll be hopping on one leg with a kick, so it's kind of crazy. So heel, heel. You're alternating sides. Yeah, just keep your hands on your hips. So sometimes there's a lot of coordination with the arms. So we're just gonna do hands on the hips, or you can have your arms down, whatever's comfortable for you. Nice, okay, so I'm gonna show you those 3 progressions again, so you can pick which one works for you. So we've got our heels, alternating right, left. You could even pick the pace up with that one. So make it a little bit quicker, it's gonna get your heart rate up. Or you can take it to your front kicks. Or you can take it to a bounce, switching heels, if you like the bounce. But I'm sure you're feeling, if you're on this rebounder, that it really does take off a lot of the impact on the knees, which I love. So it's a lot less intense than like going for a run outside. And you know, right now, it's not even just about the joints. It's like it's not like 95, it's actually 95 degrees outside. Like there's no way I would be running outside today. Okay, so bring it to the center. We're gonna do a butt kicker, but we're gonna progress it. So first place is gonna be a toe tap to the back. So your toes are pointing down, your heel is up. There's no jumping. The core is tight. This is where you're gonna start. I'm gonna show you from the back. So it's just your toes down, right? If you're feeling good with that, you're gonna lift the heel up and kick yourself in your butt. Okay? Good, so kick yourself. Nice, okay. So from here, our progression once we add the bounce in is going to be a hop, and you're gonna jump over and kick yourself in your butt. So jump to the right, left heel kicks. Jump to the left, right heel kicks. And then you can pick the pace up of that one. I think this one's better shown sideways. Yep. Okay, so 3 progressions. We'll slow it down. Toes, switching sides. And sometimes the progression is pace, just moving a little faster, but pick one that you feel safe with. Okay, then from here, kicking yourself heel to glute. And then from there, this move, but you add the bounce. So you're jumping side to side because you're switching which leg you're landing on. Good work, good work. Good, and then take it down. Okay, let's go for one more move. So you're gonna stand to the back of the rebounder. We're gonna step forward with your right foot, forward with your left foot, and then we'll just stay on the same side. Right back, left back. So go front, front, back, back. No bouncing, it's simply a step. Both feet to the front, then both feet to the back. So I'll show you this from the side. Front, front, back, back. You've got it. Okay, so if we were to add the jump in, you're gonna jump your feet front, jump your feet back, front, back. So you stay with the step, if that works for you today, or you take it to your forward jump, back jump. Okay, landing with soft joints so we don't lock those knees out. Thumbs up, we're feeling good, we're moving, we're getting the blood flowing. Okay, so we're gonna finish with a little bit of intensity. I want you to pick what your intensity is. So if you're doing the steps, you're gonna just move as quick as you can. If you're doing your jumps, you're gonna just add a little bit of tempo. We're gonna go 10 seconds, and then we're just going to take a deep breath. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, the energy is definitely up. It's amazing how, let's just step, tap it out, catch your breath. It's amazing how just a little bit of movement, 1, wakes you up like you just had some caffeine, and 2, it really does make you feel better. Like if you deal with any just like depression or you struggle staying positive, I can swear by it. A little bit of movement goes a long way when we're just trying to keep ourselves in a positive mindset. And it doesn't have to be long. It can literally be like 5 minutes. It could be like 3 minutes. Sometimes just getting the blood flowing, some circulation, I swear, does so much for our mental health. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this over 65 beginner-friendly rebounder class. So you can really stick with this if you're new to rebounding. I give you tons and tons of modifications, ways to up the intensity and decrease it so that it's suitable for a home cardio routine for just like your lifestyle. Like I said, not every day are we progressing. That's just how it works, right? Like, of course that's the goal, but some days we're gonna have setbacks, some days we're just tired, but the key is to just keep moving and work with where you're at. So I hope you enjoyed this routine. I will tag some of my beginner-friendly workouts that you could do from home if you want to kind of switch it up off of this one. And also I tagged this rebounder, so if you're curious about getting a rebounder, if you don't have one and you're like, what is that thing that she's jumping on? There is a product tag, the product button, you can click it and you can look into it if you feel like this might be a good option for you to add to your home workouts. I really do love it and I've truly been a user of it for like years. So check it out. And if you would like to subscribe to my channel, you can subscribe and check out tons of workout videos here. Thank you guys for joining me for this afternoon mood boosting workouts rebounder. So guys, have a fabulous rest of your day. I've got one more client and then I'm probably gonna do some yoga tonight because that's where I'm at today, something chill. And I will see you guys later. Bye.